Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. On today's episode, I'm going to be making agidi, akasan, corn pudding, and corn pottage, whichever name you want to call it. I'm going to be using two ingredients, corn and quinoa. The reason I'm going to be adding quinoa is because of the great aid benefit attached to it. So as you can see, I already soaked my corn for 2 days, and then after that, I took out the water, then I added the quinoa, and then I soak it again for 24 hours. And then after 24 hours, this is what it's gonna look like. Bubbles at the top, that shows that it's perfectly fermented. Usually, I don't throw out my fermented water, so I use that for tea because that's a great probiotics. But that's a video I'll be dropping another day. So we're gonna go ahead now and wash our corn. So we're gonna run our water through it. In order for us to know that we have a clean corn, it's when you run your water, you're definitely gonna see a clear water at the top. And then after this, we're definitely going to be transferring these into a blender. On this video, I'm going to be using my Vitamins blender. While doing yours, you can feel free to use any other blender as long as you get that smooth, creamy paste. That's what we're looking for. And then after that, we're going to transfer this into a cheesecloth. Normally, I don't sieve my stuff, but the purpose of this video, I have to sieve it. So while sieving, I didn't know my kids deleted the video, but so it didn't quite show why I was sieving it. So after sieving with your cheesecloth, you're definitely going to transfer all the liquid into a larger bowl. Fill the bowl with water. The reason why we're filling that bowl with so much water is because that much water is definitely going to strip all the paste to the bottom, and then the clear water is going to sit at the top. And then after that, you're going to let it sit for 24 hours or overnight. And then after that, this is what it's going to look like. This is overnight, clear water at the top, thick, beautiful paste at the bottom. Then you're going to take out the clear water. When you open it and the water is still not settled, let it sit for another couple of minutes or hours until you get a clear water. And then look at this paste. And then now after this, we're going to transfer this into a bowl, mix it up well, add some liquid, and then now we're going to transfer this into a pot of water. And then when you put this into a pot of water, make sure your stove is perfectly turned off. The reason why we're using pot with water is because we don't want to look agidi. If you don't add water to the pot before pouring in your paste, your agidi is going to come out normal. Now we're going to add salt. If you're the type that don't like salt on your agidi, please avoid this part. Now we're going to add the last water, so this water is going to cook it. When you add this water, please do not stir. Cover it, let it simmer for about a minute or two on a low heat. After that, now we're going to stir. What we're looking for is that creamy body lotion, kind of like smooth agidi, not a dough. Any dough agidi, it's not the right one. Now we're going to get a cold water. So we're going to get a scoop, put it inside the cold water. So this is going to tell you once it's ready. So when the agidi is floating at the bottom, that's when you're going to know that it's ready. But if you're the type that been doing this for a very long time, you can skip that part. So I just showed you that part. That part is actually not necessary. I just showed you that part if this is your first time doing it, just so you know when it's ready. So after that, you're going to take it out of the stove. You're going to then transfer this agidi, put it in any container that you want to put it in. You can leave it on the pot. You can't eat this agidi right here because right now it looks like a pap. It's not ready. So you're gonna leave it on the counter for about 7 hours before it's definitely gonna be ready. But if you're somebody that is in a rush like me while making this video, definitely just put this on the leave it in your freezer for about an hour. And after an hour, your agidi is gonna be ready. So the reason why I'm putting it on this leaf, this is what I grew up seeing my ancestors. This is what they're doing. So I'm definitely don't want to embarrass them. So I'm going to keep on the tradition by putting it on the leaf. So this leaf is actually called a beer bar. I don't know what it's called. I don't know the other name that is called, the English name. I don't know what it is called. So definitely we're going to put it on this leaf. Then we're going to put it on the freezer. Let it sit in the freezer for about an hour. And then after an hour, you're going to have that firm, beautiful agidi. And then you're going to enjoy this with any liquid of your choice. You can eat it with water, soup, stew, any broth, any other way you like to enjoy it. Sometimes this goes well with a nice steak or suya. It goes really well. That's a very beautiful combination. When you try it, do let me know. And let me know when you're going to try this recipe in the comment section. So on our next video, we don't forget to give you a shout out. And this is what I'm saying. This is what it looks like after an hour in the freezer. Look at this beautiful agidi, creamy agidi. And see you again on my next video. Thank you so much for trying out this recipe. Have a great day. Bye bye.